So this little colt has done no flexion work at all. I haven't asked him to give to the halter or anything like that. So we'll start with that. Now, something that I do, and I didn't say before when I was doing the other colt, is that when I first catch these colts and get a halter on them, something I do is I turn them loose in the round yard with the halters and leads on, and I let them drag the halters and leads. And the reason why I do that is because they learn to give to pressure. You know, they step on the rope, they give their nose. The other horse, this little fella actually, he grabs the other horse's lead rope and pulls on it. You know, he's teaching that colt that pressure is not a bad thing. And so they learn to give to pressure by standing on their own ropes. But the other thing that happens is they actually they learn to have stuff dragging around them. And if you've ever been at an event anywhere and ever seen a horse lose a rider or pull back from a float and have it reins or rope dragging around their legs and completely lose their mind, I would hope that one of those would never be one of my horses, because we do work on this stuff from the get-go so that they learn that stuff dragging and banging around their legs is not a bad thing. And that way I know if I'm at an event somewhere or a clinic, and you know, I've done it at clinics before, I've been ground working horses and I've dropped the rope because I'm helping someone, and my horses will all just stop and stand and wait for me to pick the rope up, and this is the start of that letting them go and dragging the rope is the start of that. So he's kind of taught himself a little bit to give to pressure. So now I'm going to start teaching him to give his nose to me, and there you go, I pick my hand up, he moves slightly to the left, that's all I can ask for. You can see he's a little wary of this deal, like he's hesitant about the fact that, you know, I'm moving my hand and I'm standing next to him, and you know, as we said, these horses, they haven't had a big heap of handling. So you can see I'm going around him pretty quietly. If I was handling a horse at a clinic that had a lot of handling and had like a lot of work and developed some bad habits, I'd be a lot stronger and probably a lot more direct. And that's the thing you've got to remember about these little colts is nobody stuffed them up yet. You know, as far as humans go, they haven't developed any bad habits yet because they've been spending their whole life so far running around the paddock with their mums, eating grass and getting fed and enjoying life. And so they have no bad habits. So if we can do things correctly and slowly and build their confidence from the start, they're not going to have any bad habits. That's kind of what we want. Keep my hand out wide. And you saw I wanted to bring my hand into his body because I wasn't thinking about what I was doing. You know, everybody does it. Everybody makes mistakes. Just fix them. You see, I'm just waiting for him to give. Now I want him to there. You know, yes, he's going to jump because the rope flaps, and yes, he's going to jump because I pad on him. You know, it's all right. You know, this is the sort of colt. Give him another week, you're standing all tight over top of him. You know, just like I would do with the big horses, I end it by pushing him out of my way. I'm not going to put my hands up today in his face and scare him. But, you know, there we go. And there's our lick and our chew. There's him going up. Okay, so it wasn't that bad. He didn't die. So that's what I'll do. I'll keep doing that each day. Everything I do, we build on each day. We go back on what we've done, and we keep building. So, you know, we'll revisit some of these stuff with these horses over different periods. I'll just let you know how they're going.